videos.
Oh.
The best videos. Like, I literally, like, when I go through my stories and I see that you post, like, new post, I'm like, yes, what is this? And you have, like, the best ones are the one of you and yourself talking to yourself. Those ones are fucking classic. Okay, so what I need to know is, like, what is your process of, like, coming up with these videos? And it's like, yeah, what is your process with it? And, like, how do you come up with this shit?
Be honest,
it's
man,
hilarious.
I don't know. I just kind of do. My sister and I, sometimes we just go to Catalyst Sunday after hours.
Yeah.
And we legit just do stuff.
Just do shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be like,
is she the one who films mostly for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, and she showed me how to edit.
Oh, okay.
So that I could get 2 in one screen. So I might be like, Kevin's doing chin-ups. And I'll, one Kevin is doing chin-ups. And the other Kevin walks in and is like, I can do better chin-ups with that. Kevin will be like, give me a guess. This Kevin struggles, can't do it. Then he goes and he gets like a vector bar or something, and all of a sudden he's got muscles. He comes in, still can't do it. Vector bar didn't help. Like, it might be something like that.
Yeah, that's just funny though.
It's just whatever happens.
Yeah, no, it's super hilarious seeing that. And it's just like seeing, like, because you can see in the beginning, you would like make these, like, even the video you showed me with like you and Steven like doing the jumps over, and like those videos were cool in itself, but then like adding that element of like actually like talking to yourself, like, and like having these little clips, it's like, it is super funny.
I still got a few like unreleased videos.
Yeah, dude. You just
get put out.
Yeah,
they're fun, man. Like I said, I'm looking for acting.
Yeah.
Right? And the thing that I like about Instagram is that it's a great place to get great ideas.
Yeah.
And people do like great things as trainers. I see people, I see you training people in the gym.
Yeah.
If someone's not at the gym seeing you train them, they have no idea who you are as a person.
Correct.
They might know, oh, he's a good trainer. I saw him do bicep curls on his page.
Yeah.
But now you're like everybody else. But if I get to talking and you see me as a personality, you might be more inclined to maybe not even train with me, but to be like, oh, maybe other trainers have personality.
Exactly.
More inclined to train. And I find like, I could sit there. I could sit there and I can do one-handed chin-ups.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, that's amazing. Swipe, never trying that. Not going to that gym. Those dudes are going to make me do one-handed chin-ups.
Super intense.
I'm not going there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But if I get there and you see me like struggling or trip on something or me laugh at myself, literally laugh at myself.
Well, yeah, the gym's an intimidating place. So the more you can make it a place where people can feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, man, we're all goofy, man.
Yeah.
Every trainer has 8 jokes they tell all the time.
But then you always have that, like, you'll always have that. People have that notion of what a trainer is, and you'll like have that guy as a drill sergeant, just like get down and give me 20, and like,
and there are people like that.
There are, and I mean, like, that's to me, that's not my methodology, and I don't feel like people respond to that very well.
No,
right? Just normal people, like maybe someone who's like super intense and like really like likes that type of training style, and like we're in like team sports, and they had their coach that were like drilling on them like that, right? But versus someone who's just like a 9-to-5 and just wants to get fit but doesn't want to get yelled at or like feel like shit because like I see trainers like in the condos is like training someone and the person's like struggling to do like another like bench press and the person's laughing, just like laughing at them. It's just like, bro, you couldn't do that. Like, bro, you're supposed to be like motivating, like but
just think about like you got to be a human being, right? Like if you're outside and you see someone crying, you're not going to walk up to them and laugh. Right? You're going to be like, what's wrong? How can we fix this? You're a human being. In the gym, it should be the same thing. Like, people come, like, you don't know if your client is coming from a home where they get yelled at all the time.
True.
Or a job where they get yelled at all the time. Maybe they don't want that. Like, they didn't leave their getting yelled at to come get yelled at.
Oh, for sure.
So you kind of have to feel it out and be like, yo, like, what's wrong? Okay, today you need to be spoken to like this. Today, maybe tomorrow you need to get yelled at. But today, this is what you need.
The ability to be able to change that. I feel like your acting career kind of like helps.
You know what else helped? My bartending career.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess because you
start to be able to read people.
Yeah.
Like if you can figure out what kind of drink someone wants based on like their hairstyle or something like that, you can figure out whether they want to be yelled at in the gym or if they're like they tell you their goals and then you kind of see how you communicate with them, what they respond to.
Yeah.
And there's been times where like said a joke that didn't fly. you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you don't like to be joked with.
Yeah. For sure, because then you can just read it after.
Yeah, you can tell right away.
Well, because I mean, like at Catalyst, you guys are dealing with a lot more like people that are high end, right? So like you have to deal with those type of egos that are coming into the gym. Like it must be a little bit different to kind of deal with someone like that versus like at a Barry's when you're dealing with like
like a 28-year-old bottle service girl, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's different. but like not one isn't better than the other.
No.
You just kind of have to know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
I think respect. Truthfully, this is my belief. If someone who doesn't work out got up and came to work out that day, they've won.
Yeah.
That's a victory.
Okay.
We should applaud them.
Yeah.
So I keep that applaud them mentality as they're working out. I'm not like, you did a good job. I'm not like that, but I'm like, let's keep this going. Let's keep this rolling. You're doing a great thing for yourself.
For sure.
And then because of that, you'll be able to do great things for other people, and they'll do great things, etc., etc.
So do you find that you have to constantly have those kind of conversations with people? Like, do you find like most of the clients that you see like need constant motivation, or do you find that
no, because of the facility that I'm at, most of the people I'd say are pretty, I mean, as self-motivated as you can be.
Yeah.
To get there, right? Like,
but you ever see like someone that like super good in the business world, but when they come to the gym, they're just like,
yeah,
they're like, they kind of like,
they turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I always, you talk to them, you get to know what they're doing. You say things like, if you were at work and you had a problem, what would you do?
Okay.
Like, would you stop at rep number 8 of 10 at work? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's being
you wouldn't do
analogies are important.
Absolutely, yeah. Because they relate to it, and it's true.
Yeah.
If they were at work, they wouldn't stop an argument 80% of the way. They would finish and win.
Yeah.
They win all the time. That's why they are where they are.
It's true.
So you bring that mentality to the gym, and all of a sudden 8 chin-ups turns to 10 real quick.
Makes sense. And like with those videos you're doing, how many times would you say like what was the video that got the most DMs?
Yo, the video that got the most DMs must have been something with my shirt off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you must get like DMs like, yo, we have to have like a little DM like,
oh man,
I just read DMs that
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it because I love getting DMs from girls. It makes me like, look at this smile, dog. Like whether it be like for like other reasons than fitness or not.
Yeah.
I like getting direct messages from strangers. I think it's awesome. It's awesome. Can you imagine like just like getting a letter in the mail from somebody?
Yeah, just like
be like
random.
Yo, dog, saw you at the gym. You really killed it. Thanks for the inspiration. I'm like, this is dope.
Okay.
But I do believe that a lot of the DMs start that way.
Start what way?
They start with the fitness appreciation.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. But can you weed out the fact that like a girl would be like messaging like, hey, just wondering like if you had any available spots for like training? And then you can kind of tell like, nah, you're not.
Why are you running my life, dog? No, not answering this question. Next comment. No. Look, I'm single. But here's the thing. If I do a video that's like somewhat of a tutorial, about how to increase strength in your triceps by doing dips anywhere. You do dips at home, you do dips right here. And someone is like, awesome, I love that video. Thank you for the advice. Cool. But if I do a tutorial where it's like you do dips here, and then halfway through I rip my shirt off, and then I do more dips, and then I'm not doing dips anymore, but my shirt's still off, and I get 48 DMs, I'm like, this isn't about dips. This isn't about dips. You know what I mean? So basically, if I get a DM about like exercising in a video where my shirt is off, I'm usually like quick to suspect that it's not about the exercise.
So you like cancel that DM out, or do you still respond?
Literally, I respond professionally. It's shocking how professional I can be in the DMs. Yeah, unless she's fine. I'm joking. No, I'm playing.
He's not playing. He's not playing.
Oh yeah, because I like I said,
so you never went on a date with a girl that DM'd you?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
So then how professional is it really getting?
Because no. Look, I never went out on a date with a girl who DM'd me like basically only every time I put out a video.
Okay.
So the initial DM might be about the workout, and maybe she's curious about how to do things, or I don't know, man. I can't assume that everybody wants to like hook up. Sometimes people message me because they're legit fitness fanatics. Man. They want to work out and they want to improve. And every conversation I have with someone, I learn something. Okay. Every conversation, as long as it's like not a 10-second conversation.
For sure.
So I assume the same. If I have a conversation with them via DM, they might learn one thing, and that's valuable enough for them.
100%. Show your value.
Yeah. So I answer professionally, honestly, and I don't like often follow up, but I'll answer the question. Like, yo, you keep pushing. If you need any advice, hit me up.
That's dope. So I'm guessing you've gotten a lot of business in terms of just like people. Like,
yeah, and you know what? It's been good for myself. My schedule's packed at the gym, and it's been good for. I think in turn it's been good for the gym as well.
Yeah,
which is good. Not everything I touch turns to gold. The fitness community here is growing, so whether I touch it or not, it's going to grow.
No, for sure. But I mean, like I always see like in Instagram, you're always like liking, always commenting. I think it's important to support. This is one thing I'll say seriously, and I think that everybody should get on board with this. In Toronto, it is such a unique fitness community. I'm from Winnipeg. Every time I go home, I have multiple friends that own gyms. Yeah. And they don't go to each other's gyms. Totally understand. I get it. You're competitors. But there's so many people that we don't need to compete for people. Well, that's the whole thing about it.
We need to include more people.
Yeah.
So if someone is like, yo, dog, I really want to get into fitness. I used to box. I'll be like, say no more, fam. I know a boxing gym you can hit up. Yeah. After you've done that, if you're interested in personal training, come see me.
For sure.
Yeah. Personal training is what I do. I don't do boxing. Yeah. I can teach you like the basics or whatever, but I don't do boxing. Yeah. So I'm not going to just try to draw you in for business. 100%. I want you to like it. I want you to love it. Exactly. I want it to be part of your life and in turn part of the people's lives around you. Yeah. We can all be fit. We can all add years to our lives. That's my first and foremost thing. And I think that more fitness places need to do that. Well, we have so many people in this city that go from gym to gym to gym. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I love that.
It's beautiful.
I love that.
I recommend it.
I encourage my clients to do that all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Like, go check it out. It's important to do that because it's like it's good to see what you like and what, like,
exactly. And you'll have your spots. Like there's people that that see me 3 times a week. Yeah. And then they go to Barry's on like every Saturday. That's their Saturday. Yeah. They do the personal training with Kevin. They do the boot camp at Barry's. Yeah. Or they go to Bolo. Or they go to Fuel. Yeah. Or they go to One Academy. Or they do something. You never know what you like until you try it.
For sure. Right? And always encouraged to try. Like, and that's why I'm doing this show, because I want to connect with a lot of the fitness professionals in Toronto. I think it's super important. And like, I do. Sometimes I even get like DMs with people asking me like, oh, can you like teach this like boxing class, right? And I'm like, no, like I can't do that. Like that's not in my scope of practice. Yeah. But here I will tag you these three people.
I know them. I've done their boxing class,
and they are sick. Yeah. Right. So like it's important because I find like that competition is crazy. Like people like are so competitive.
It's like there's not 100 people. Like there's 8 million. We are good. Yeah. And so many people still don't work out regularly. Yeah. So I think, and so I try to do my part in going to other people's events. Yeah.
I think that's important. I need to start doing that myself.
I think it's good for 2 reasons. Obviously, I like to support people, and then they come to my things too. Yeah. Which is, that's just the tit for tat. That's awesome. Yeah. But more people will be inclined to try your workouts if they see you. Yeah. No, that's true. So if they see me in the room sweating next to them, I go through what you go through. You have no reason to be intimidated, no reason to be afraid. Yeah. You'd be more inclined to try my workout or a workout I recommend. Yeah. And also, if I go to your event and you own a gym, you'll be more inclined to come to my event.
Well, it's true.
And we work together because you work at Fuel. Do you guys have? Do you do chiro?
No, we don't do any chiro there.
So wouldn't it be cool if a chiropractor came to your workout? Yeah. And was like, "Yo, Jerome, that was awesome. I do chiro. I'd love to give you a complimentary session. Yeah. That way you can tell people about the good experience you had if you have a client who needs chiro. Yeah. Right. And so I'd see zero harm in it.
Well, yeah, and I think a lot of companies are starting to catch on, and like even us at Fuel, we go to other classes. Yeah. Like we go like to see what it's like to get that experience.
Worst case scenario, you learn one thing and you got to work out.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it's just and it's important, as you said, like to support other people in the city, and it's like everyone we go through the exact same things. You know what I mean? Like we all have the same goal to help people. Yeah. Right. And why not do it at a level where we can collaborate together? Absolutely. And see for our clients. Our clients can see us like doing other things with each other and like, oh, okay, like maybe I'll try that.
You remember those trainer mashups I used to
do? Yeah. I used to love that.
That was the whole idea behind that. Yeah. Was getting with someone either of the same discipline, like another personal trainer, or of a different discipline. Yeah. Sharing ideas and then having fun and just showing that that's like part of it, man. Yeah. Like think of a profession. 2 things I love about fitness. It's your job to fail. When you work out, you train to failure. True. It's the only job in the world where failing is success. Every time you go to the gym and you get to number 11 and you can't get it up, you did it. Yeah. You failed. That's what you want. Yeah. And it's also the only job that I've had that has the capacity to be the most fun. I've had sessions with clients where 30 minutes was abs and it was laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were late.
Yeah.
We did a workout. Yeah. We had fun, and the laughter made it an ab workout.
Yeah.
Like, it's the capacity for fun and the capacity for friendship and collaboration. Mm-hmm. It's like playing on 10 sports teams. Yeah. Like it's amazing.
It's true. It's true. Especially when you have that team together and you're able to have those clients that are really coachable and they can see the passion that you have for it, right? And that's the biggest thing is like, and that's why you have all these like I'll call them fitness enthusiasts that come into our industry, right? And they end up just coming into our industry because they enjoy working out, versus wanting to actually help people. And that's where the disconnect is. I find a lot of times where people enter our industry and they're just like, oh, I love to work out, so I will work out, and then I will work out with other people because they ask me what I do to work out and look this good, right? And then you'll get that, and it just kind of like dilutes what we do.
It does
to a certain extent. But then when someone comes to like our classes, like a class at Fuel or a class at Barry's or training at Catalyst, it'll kind of show them like, oh, okay, this is what real training is, right?
It's like personal care, right? More than it'd be great if I could get your biceps, but I want to take care of you in a way that you can leave here and have a good life if I never see you again.
And just be confident in the gym. That's a big thing.
But what I will say about those people that do like dilute it, kind of comes back to like the girlfriend talk. Okay. You gotta like fake being interested.
Okay, yeah.
And then one day you're just like, oh, you're not really interested. Yeah. I think that what we get a lot of is the fitness enthusiasts who do end up getting a job at a gym or teaching a class that are doing it because they're fit and they enjoy fitness, not necessarily because they want to help people. Yeah. But over time, they see that they can help people.
That's true.
And then it becomes something that is a passion to them. Yeah. So it's not bad. I'll never say it's bad.
Yeah. No, it's true. You're right.
That's my hope. Obviously not everybody's like that.
Yeah.
Some people are just like,
it's just at the same time, like what ends up happening at that moment there is
it makes what we do seem a little.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they don't really care to learn or get more educated on certain things. Yeah. And then they teach other people wrong things, and that's where I have the issue is where you're teaching someone how to squat and you don't know how to squat.
Fair.
Right. Fair. And I feel like that's where it kind of dilutes it. Whereas like I have like people that come to my class and I'm like, oh, I'm thinking I'm getting my CanFit Pro, and like I'm like, that's amazing. Like do it. Like if that's what you truly want to do, and like you're gonna leave your job to do that. Like that's amazing, and that's you're obviously passionate about it, right? But just like know this and that, right? And I always try and give people advice that are like either in the industry or wanting to enter it, because it's important to show love, right? Yeah. But it's just at the same breath, I always let them know like, hey, like this is what you want to do, like these are the things that you should probably know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like these are the things that you should probably want to like try and get a hold of to make sure that you don't like kill people or injure people.
Yeah, exactly.
So last question, just about training and stuff. What is your, like, if you had a client have a special like accomplishment or like a transformation or something like that? Like, have you had one of those clients that?
Yeah, I've had a few. I've had you have a few clients that lose weight. Yeah. And it's like, it's the biggest deal to them. Yeah. I have a client who like I've had for years, and every few months I hear from his tailor. Okay. I don't hear from him, but I hear from someone who knows his tailor. He's like, have to like take his suit out again, like because he's getting jacked, and he's putting on that muscle that he wanted. Yeah, that's cool. Like I like hearing stuff like that. The weight loss stories are always good. I don't mind like the performance accomplishments. People that like I've never been able to do 10 push-ups and I can do 10, or I've never been able to do a chin up and I can do a chin up. Yeah. I got a client right now who's fighting the chin up battle. Okay. And it goes up and then it goes down. It goes up. It's a frequency thing. Yeah, but I like that. I like the process, and I like that she's like she's not discouraged.
She just keeps trying. Yeah, and that's the hardest part, is trying to like keep them encouraged about everything. Right?
I don't know. What was my success story? I mean, I got the job at Catalyst because I was training Danielle's brother, and he lost a bunch of weight.
Oh yeah, is that what happened?
Yeah, knee pain kind of went away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she was like, because he obviously doesn't want to work out with his sister. She's like, "What are you doing? Like, who are you working out with?" And that's how I got the interview.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
So that would be, I've been working there for 5 years now. Yeah. That would be a good accomplishment, I guess. I don't know what my favorite is. I'd have to think about that.
Well, that's dope, though. Yeah. You get a good amount of them. And just hearing those things, it just makes the job a lot more fulfilling, right?
Yeah. The one I have a client who told me that he could help move chairs and tables at his church again.
Oh shit!
So that was a big
deal. That's a major thing. I think
you never think about how, because when you get older, man, it's not easy to walk up and down stairs a bunch of times. And he's like, I did it, man. No pain. No pain. I was
That's
like,
dope.
Yeah, still stands out.
Yeah,
still stands out.
That's a big one.
That one stands out.
That's a huge one. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah, that's good. Sweet. All right. Let's get into